Hey guys, what's going on? DuffKing56 here, back to continue my Let's Play of Control. Welcome back. Things are getting tenser as we've learned more about Jesse, Dylan, and the Ordinary Altered World event where the entire population of adults got wiped out thanks to the Slide Projector. Today, we search for the Slide Projector object of power by going through the Ordinary AWE section. So, nothing to it but to do it. As you can see, we are basically getting through all of the remaining question marks in containment. So, let's continue and see what happens. Really? Really? Okay, much better? Question mark? Like, Jesus, man. Let's cleanse this control point. And hopefully we get 2 seconds to think and breathe here. We have a couple of files, it looks like here. Ordinary AWE Stage 2. Stage 2, Sled Hill Cave, Witness Testimonies. After what happened at school to Mrs. Chester, we started spying on Tom and saw where they took the projector. Dylan Faden interview in 2002. Tom and his troglodytes were using the Sled Hill Cave as their headquarters. That's where the projector was. They'd been using the temple slide, we call it, but really it was a broken concrete thing, like a warehouse or a bomb shelter or something. Very dark. The Not Mother lived there with her babies, children, I don't know. She was feeding Tom and the others her milk. They were changing into little monsters. We called them dung monkeys. Jesse Faden, Therapy Session 2010. Unconfirmed existence of additional slide, designation temple. Unconfirmed existence of paranatural entity, designation not mother. EID-19928. We're looking for stage 3 as well, because it seems like something happened to make things go kind of crazy, right? So I'm assuming that, oh no, it's just another listening.
Annual evaluation of Dylan Faden, formerly P6, performed by Dr. Carla Vaughn. The questions asked here correspond to the 5th iteration of the Gunner's psychological assessment. Are you ready, Dylan? Let's begin then. In a single word, describe the world around you.
Where's Casper?
Dr. Darling is out of the building today.
He's never out. He didn't want to come, did he? He never visits, not since Roberts. Tell Darling it wasn't my fault. I couldn't control it yet, but I can now. I learned. Will you tell him?
In a single word, describe the world around you.
A prison. A cold, empty prison. Not even a poster on the wall.
What is the next number in the sequence 3, 6, 9, 12, 15?
18.
What day is it today?
How the hell would I know? It's not like you give me a calendar.
You find a rabbit in the woods. It is breathing, but not moving. You cannot see any blood. What do you do?
Leave it.
Expand on that.
It doesn't matter. The rabbit's not real. None of it's real.
What day is it today?
Do you enjoy asking people questions that can't be answered? Is this what gets you up in the morning? What you dreamed of doing as a scared, stupid little girl?
Can you describe a dog to me?
In Ordinary, we had a friend. Nosebleed Neil. And when it all went crazy, you know what I mean. Nosebleed Neil turned into a dog. Or something like a dog.
What day is it tomorrow?
Fuck off! I don't know! There is no calendar! How can I fucking know?
Dylan, calm down.
Fuck you! Fuck you and fuck Casper! Hey! Are you watching this, you old fuck? Did you send your bitch because you're too scared of me? Where is Casper?
Security, get a team in here. I need it.
Well, another loss at the hands of Dr. Darling. This time a psychiatrist, I'm guessing, but look at that. Is that our house in Ordinary? That is really cool visual. I'm glad I looked over there to see that. But let's continue forward. Nice and slow. Another file, another button to press. But what first? The file up here, of course. Ordinary Stage 4.b. We went in and met Polaris like a star. She told us we were special. She made us special. It felt like being born or reborn, the world fading in for the first time. Familiar, but somehow different. Polaris told us how to turn off the projector. The dung monkeys and the Not Mother were coming straight at us. Dylan was crying. I turned it off and they were gone. It was over. I took all the slides and burned them. All of them except Hand. Unconfirmed existence of paranatural entity, designation Polaris. So they're actually aware of the existence of Polaris, which is absolutely fascinating to me. Now, maybe this is stage 3? I can only hope. 1.B. God damn it, they're totally teasing me. Some more witness testimonies from the dump. The second slide we called the meadow, but it was really just an empty lot with a bunch of weeds. There was a shack and a phone line. It smelled like flowers there. It was powerful, intoxicating. We had crazy dreams there. It must have been because of the smell. I didn't like it. Didn't like losing control. In the dreams, everything was melting, and then when we come out, everything had melted around the projector. Neil was really into it. We found out he'd been coming there more and more on his own. Then Tom beat the secret out of Neil and found the projector. He and his goons took it. We thought Neil had got lost inside the meadow when Tom changed the slide, but that's not what happened. Unconfirmed existence of an additional slide, designation Meadow. Okay, so where is this taking us?
Let's see what they have on ordinary. It's all here. Our home, our school, the woods, the dump.
Jesus. Now that is incredibly chilling. Is this how they were studying things? This is creepy. It's definitely our house. But first we do periphery. First, always periphery. Oh, never mind. Okay, let's take our time here. We'll get our energy back. Actually, ooh, can I take control? Can I take control? I want to take control. Let's run. We'll keep running this way. Okay. Is that really it?
We found the slide projector in the dump outside town. Did they recreate that too? Is that where they keep it?
That's, crazy. So we have to go find the dump, which is
They
over
say
here.
when you visit your childhood home, everything feels small. Like a miniature. Not real. They got that right.
Very odd indeed, but there's other things to get on top of all this. I'm sorry, I keep forgetting to use the powered up spin that we have now, and I do apologize. I do apologize. Okay. I just want to finish this periphery a little bit here. Obviously, see, there's a file. Ah, stage 3. I'm glad I looked. The public school. Tom and the others had gotten worse, scarier. The math teacher, Mrs. Chester, tried to make them listen, and they pushed over a piano on her, broke her legs. Then Tom bashed her head in. Bye-bye, Mrs. Chester. I always liked her. I liked math. That was the tipping point. It was Lord of the Flies level bad. The grown-ups realized something was wrong. The police came and literally dragged Tom and Hugo and the others away. Tom was screaming that the Not Mother would make them all go away. They enacted a curfew for every kid in Ordinary. Mom and Dad were pissed, asking us about the dump, about everything. I remember wanting them gone, like Tom had said. When we woke up the next morning, pretty much all the adults had just vanished. Was I responsible? Did I don't know. Extrapolate information. Disappearance of majority of Ordinary's population confirmed to result from Slide Projector related altered world event. Altered indeed. Let me just see if there's anything to be gleaned from our house over here, which it doesn't look like it. We could always kind of run to the next area, but I do want to just chill with this dump here. It seems like there's nothing. So let's continue on through the only corridor left here. And hopefully we can use the spin a teensy bit more. Another thing to listen to. Fantastic.
You mentioned a poem.
last time we talked. By Thomas Zane?
Yes. Beyond the shadow you settle for, there's a miracle illuminated.
I looked the poem up. Only I couldn't find any poet by that name. I did find a European filmmaker who moved here in the 60s, named Thomas Zane.
What?
I don't... No matter. It suits you very well. The poem. How you see things. Maybe you wrote it yourself?
I didn't.
No matter. You've said a few times that you feel like there's a piece of you missing. Can we talk about that?
Okay. Yeah, it's this... I feel an emptiness, a yearning for something that I think I lost.
It's natural for you to feel that way. Your brother and your parents are dead.
No! No. Dylan's not dead. And that's not even it.
You're referring to the imaginary friend from your childhood?
Polaris. She's come back. After a long time, she's calling me. In a dream I saw, she showed me things.
Jesse.
It felt more real than anything. As real as what happened in Ordinary.
The industrial accident in your hometown? That you believe Polaris caused?
No, it wasn't an accident. There was no industrial accident, and Polaris didn't cause it. She saved me and Dylan.
Jesse...
No! It was a cover-up. The government knows about it. There were agents there. Agents from... I don't know exactly, but they took Dylan. I'll find them. I won't stop looking. Polaris wants me to go to New York. There's a building there. I have to leave soon. I have to be there at a very specific time. Something hugely important is going to happen.
Jesse, you know we can't let you go until you're well. And that begins by understanding what's real and what's imagined.
So she was actually committed to either an asylum or like an inpatient psychiatric ward. That is crazy. Let's see, what does this say? United States of America Federal Bureau of Control, in recognition of the successful completion of the requirements or requisites and of nomination of Federal Bureau of Control on the 12th of March, by virtue of their authority, hereby confirms the certificate of recognition with all the honors, rights, and privileges thereto pertaining. Interesting. So she was actually committed, and Polaris was telling her to go to the Federal Bureau of Control at a very specific time for the invasion of the Hiss, potentially. Very, very interesting. Very sad at the same time as well with this psychiatrist. I mean, she's obviously doing her best and she has no idea. She's not, it doesn't sound like she's gaslighting her. She's just very much not operating in the realm that we would be expecting somebody operating for somebody who believes in all this stuff, right? So, the Ordinary Supplement, Ordinary, Ultraworld Event -24. Details are largely based on interviews conducted with Dylan Faden, see interviews blank and blank for relevant information, and the obtained therapy sessions of Jesse Faden, as well as circumstantial evidence found at the Ordinary site. Note that accounts provided by all three sources contain conflicting data. Example, Dylan Faden claims that there were 8 slides for the projector. Jesse Faden mentioned 9 slides. The Bureau found 1 intact slide, designation 36, and the burnt remains of 6 others. Unfortunately, these slides are too badly damaged to be used in the projector. Jesse Faden is believed to be the individual responsible for burning the slides. Notes. Dr. Darling has ordered that the entirety of the Ordinary town dump be brought to the Bureau for examination and analysis, with the hopes of finding additional slides or other altered materials. Due to the limited space in the investigation sector, this AWE will be investigated in the containment sector. Very interesting indeed. So, let us continue to the Ordinary dump site. This is getting really involved, and I am all for it. Is there a control point to cleanse here? No. We just need to go forward into the dump. Fucking A.
They moved the whole landfill here in the middle of New York, and
Nobody saw a thing. Pretty unbelievable.
Unbelievable indeed. Let's read the dump cessation of work order. Notice! By order of Dr. Darling, all work in the ordinary dump is to stop effective immediately. Resources will be allocated to the blank department. Details will be forthcoming. This area will be sealed at the end of the month. Please remove all personal effects before that time. Any photographic slides, the type used in slide projectors, found in the area should be delivered to Dr. Darling immediately. What are we gonna find here? Wait, a fridge! We know about those fridges. Here we go. Alright, let's fight a little bit with the spin, something I'm excited about here. Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, that extra fire rate's fantastic! We'll take that. Whoa! That is so much damage! I like the spin. The DPS is fantastic. Alright, I'm a believer now. I'm an absolute believer. Cool, cool. Alright, that was a good sound. Very good sound indeed. Okay, okay, okay. Be very, very careful. Very, very, very careful here. Is that it? I was just gonna say, no freaking way. Search Yo, we're here with Darling's lab? No freaking way, man. That's crazy. Album cover. Rebirth. The something of Asgard. I was 9 or something when I found my dad's old Gods album. I became a huge fan instantly. Jesse Faden. No, first we're gonna search this entire place for shit before we do anything about Dr. Darling's lab. But what in the fuck? This is crazy. I wonder if that's the band that performed for Control when they got that award, or Alan Wake 2 when they got that award at the Game Awards or whatever. Wait, this is gonna take us out by the Black Quarry, I'm pretty sure. Well, I'm like almost positive now. But we'll see. Give me 2 seconds to get my lay of the land here. And explore everything that we could possibly explore before we do anything. Okay, I probably shouldn't have done that, but that's fine. Oh, there's a file over here. Thank you very much. The Globe Supplement. Wolf Globe. Altered Item 72-PE. The item was found in the penthouse suite at Blank, Toronto, belonging to David Wolf, who is being investigated for illegally dealing in altered materials. See Case 13-HQ-37. Bureau agents raided his penthouse and found numerous paranatural belongings, including blank blank and this item. Mr. Wolf was arrested. Supplementary details. Article from the Toronto Daily. So why would a 36-year-old Bay Street investment trader, filthy rich married to a model, disappear overnight? That's the question that's kept Toronto high society up at night this past week. Police say it's being looked into. Some nutjob radio show in the States claims he disappeared to join the Illuminati. But it's this reporter's opinion that Mr. Wolf, bored of his job, sick of his family, left it all behind to retire in some remote beach paradise. Now he's sipping Mai Tais while the world thinks he's dead. That would be a convenient explanation for things, wouldn't it? But maybe that's not the explanation that, you know, everybody wants, or that is even true, you know? This is weird. Very weird that I'm running on top of this construction wiring, or not wiring, but webbing, if you will. So, one final chest here, it seems. I was about to say, nothing good, really. Let's see here. Pierce Zoom Boost. This is a 5. I don't have anything good here, so we're probably good by just throwing this guy away. Anything that we should be getting rid of here? I don't... One of these for sure. 2 of these for sure. And that guy for sure. Alright. Perfect. Alright, to Darling's lab. There's only really one option left here. Of course we want to fully explore this dump site as well, in case there's any files that we might have missed. Anything on the ground that might be of value to us, although it doesn't seem it. So, to Darling's lab. There's really only one thing here.
Effective immediately. I'm setting up a new department. Dimensional research in the research sector. Transferring the slide projector there. That's where my focus will be now. The ordinary site remains as is. We'll be back to... I don't know when.
Darling took the projector to the research sector. He dedicated a whole area to it, so he knew it was important. Dimensional research. That's where we go next.
Whew. The face of the enemy is complete. New mission. Finish Tango. And a new mission? Dark Place? What the hell is that? Hold on a second. What does that say? Investigate the sector elevator. Wait, there's something wrong with the elevator? That seems very odd. Well, you heard Jesse. To dimensional research we go. We don't really have a choice here. Well, the choice is to go forward, right? There is that other quest I want to finish as well. But we'll do that when we get to a quick travel area. Damn, I was completely wrong. I thought this was going to take us to where we wanted to be. Fuck. Is there a quick travel area around here? We could just, you know, check our map instead of, you know, asking silly questions. As you can see, we can't go to the Sterling AWE just yet either. That's the only question mark that we have left. But it seems like there is, of course, the quick travel area over here, which I actually remember because this is where we shifted the room. So we're back in the transit corridor. Now, let's unlock the multi-launch. We can hold up to 3 things and launch them all at once, which is fantastic. While in launch, we can press E, right-click to carry additional objects, and then E to launch them all at once to do probably like massive damage, right? So, let's go and just finish up the last Langston quest if we can. We want to go to the threshold corridor here. Get this flamingo thing done, and then we'll, you know, continue the quest and all that stuff afterwards. So, where is this flamingo is the question. The corridor's this way. So is there something that I might be missing over here? It doesn't look it. We'll just have to kind of run around until we figure things out. Which, I mean, you know, you know me. That's just what I do. Sealed threshold checkpoint? This is the wrong place. So it should be... Oh, okay. Alright. Let's fire them all at this guy. Woo! That was pretty good, right? Woo! There we go. Blew that guy up. Sky high, that motherfucker. Alright, no, you're done. Wow, the DPS is so strong. Oh, he had nowhere to fly. We totally fucked him up. That's fantastic. Okay. We're going this way. We gotta find that flamingo as soon as possible. Aha! This weird glow, right? The flamingo has to be here.
That's got to be an altered item.
Very well done, Jesse. Very well done indeed. So it's a triangle. We should pay attention to the shapes. That was a pentagon. Square. Pentagon. Square. Triangle. Oh, do we have to go up the shapes in shape here? We'll wait for the hexagon here. Triangle. Square. Pentagon. Triangle. Square. Maybe we're only allowed to run when it turns into a hallway? Hmm. Okay, well that's not right. We're gonna try our usual of doing it backwards. That clearly wasn't the right thing to do here. Okay. Okay, so... Square's the right way forward here? Do we just not touch the ground? Wow. That was crazy weird. Crazy, crazy weird. But I'm down with that. Whoa! Wait, we have to fight again? Fuck yeah. Where are you at, big guy? Oh, yeah.
What does this thing want? Is it
Oh, indeed. There's other planes here, too. Interesting. I like that a lot.
like flamingos. Too pink.
I like that a lot. Let's do a couple of different things here. Let's start with the Pink Flamingo procedures. The Pink Flamingo Altered Item 46-KE. No unique procedure required. Altered status is suspected but unverified. A plastic pink flamingo lawn ornament. 2 steel prongs extend from its underside. The item is suspected to influence atmospheric physics, altering meteorological phenomenon in the data. This effect is currently unconfirmed. Appendix. New altered item effect has been observed. See file AI46.d for details. Actually, I kind of want to do that. Let's see here. Is there a second flamingo one? Pink flamingo supplement. No, just weather stiff. I mean, I'm fine with that, right? Dylan Faden. Do we know this one?
Dylan's a lost cause. I know I struggled to see this, but we contained him now. I wish I had sided with Marshall. Back when it's just one person. So many dead. I thought his youth was an asset. Just too much too soon. Effective immediately. I'm setting up a new department. Dimensional research in the research sector.
Damn. So that was the little extra there we missed. And of course a hotline file for us. Damn. It sounds like the board has been saved. I wonder if that's thanks to our efforts or what have you. But hey, we did the board a solid. So, the next thing that we want to do is head back to go and fast travel to Langston, finish this quest, and then, well, finish this episode because that's all we got left to do. So, let's go back to the Panopticon, hope to high heaven that we don't crash. Come on, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. What will Langston give us? Obviously some goodies, but that remains to be seen just exactly everything that we're going to be getting from him. I would love, like, a cool mod, but ability points probably the limit here. Let's talk to him.
I guess life's...
Every altered item on your list is now back in the Panopticon, safe and sound.
That's a load off my mind. Missing altered items don't exactly reflect well on me, you know. Did they give you any trouble?
The Flamingo pulled me into the astral plane just like the fridge did. That same creature was there.
I was looking over the old activity reports, and multiple items have been displaying much more destructive behavior in the past few weeks. There's some connection there, I bet, but it's a bit above my pay grade.
Something to keep an eye on.
And if I have any more runaways, I'll know just who to call.
I guess this is my life now.
This guy's kind of smarmy. You know what I mean? Have we talked about these before? Let's finish with some conversation.
Do you often see people with abilities like mine?
We have some paranaturally inclined agents at the Bureau. Nothing as impressive as you, though. Of course, we did have your brother here. He got a special cell up top. Darling put his own people in charge. Like I couldn't be trusted. I couldn't even get into the room. In my own Panopticon. I tell you, the way that Darling runs things, there ought to be an investigation. Anyway, what were we talking about?
Don't worry about it.
Love the politics.
Do you know anything about an object of power called the Slide Projector?
Doesn't ring a bell, but Trench's chosen few never tell me anything. Not that I'm complaining. The inner circle works non-stop. I'm pretty sure Darling sleeps under his desk. No, thank you. I have a cat to feed.
I hope Langston's got a pet sitter.
Me too.
Have you ever seen an AWE?
Not out in the field. The AWEs are just altered items doing their thing. The Bureau goes in, locks everything down, and then they bring me back some clock or a gumball machine that made the town blind or something.
Just like an ordinary, with the slide projector.
Of course. They have to scrub everything.
What do you think of Marshall?
Marshall's nice enough. A little too special ops for me. Solves everything with a bullet. Respect and ritual will placate altered items better than any gun.
How's that?
Some people believe altered items are conduits to extra-dimensional forces which require ritualistic worship to be appeased. It's just a theory I heard. I don't know much about it.
I feel like he's a few minutes away from a rant about elder gods and blood rites.
Why you gotta do him like that? He's got his theories. Let these guys be like excited, you know, mad scientists. Also, ashtray maze. It looks like that might be our final way through. Is that being controlled by the slide projector? That I didn't notice before.
I'll see you later, Langston.
That I am glad I read.
I'll be here.
And with that, we have the end of this episode of my Let's Play of Control. Thank you so much for watching. Next time, I don't know if I'll hop right to it. There's other things to do, but there are other people to visit and other fun things to accomplish. So thanks so much for watching. My name's DuffKing56. See you guys later. Peace out and bye-bye.